Hello and welcome to TrialMaxxing, the series where I am attempting to get all of the achievements you can on free trial, as well as do all of the duties extreme or harder. High level no echo, at least for the first achievement, just because I want to experience a lot of these fights. No item level no echo. I know this is going to be a long grind, and probably quite a perilous grind, but I'm gonna do my best. Also, for the most part, I plan on sticking to the trade restriction that free trial applies, even though I am aware that there are ways to trade with using housing. I would prefer to keep it as authentic as possible, where I'm not really trading with anyone or trading anything, and doing all of the content I really can and accomplishing everything I really can. Alright, and to start off today, I believe I want to do my roulettes. So I should probably head over to Aether. Because I've been slacking the past few days, I'm thinking that I should go ahead and get them done. It took me so long to edit the last part because I did it all at once. I think I'm gonna do it in smaller chunks in the future just to not really have to worry about it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna head over to Fairy and switch to Machinist and start doing my roulettes just for the sake of getting them done. Alright, and from leveling roulette, we got another Hawk Manor. That's crazy. I didn't think I would get another Hawk Manor so soon. The tank like went to run past this room and then I think remembered that he had to go in there immediately afterwards. No one even said anything, but I'm assuming he just like, he was like, oh shit. Yeah, that was fairly uneventful. Yeah, I went okay. And I'm gonna do, not level 50 yet, so I'm gonna have to do high level dungeon on Samurai, but that's what I'm gonna do next. I went ahead and did my level 60 samurai job quest, and now I'm gonna queue up for high level dungeon. Alright, and from high level dungeon we got Balesar's Wall. Should be a quick and easy one. This warrior said it's their first time playing since 2015. And say chat. This tank is like not pulling bosses and facing them north, which is okay. Like he said, he hasn't played the game in a long time. So it's understandable. It's just not very ideal to play melee like this. They keep failing the mechanic that like wants you to stop attacking. They keep just going through it. Luckily it doesn't deal that much damage, but I don't think not even just the warrior, like everybody in the party is. Alright, that went pretty easy. It went kind of slow because of the tank only willing to pull a little bit, but I understand. They're rather new to the game, so, or at least they're like coming back new, you know? It's okay to be patient with these kinds of people. On to probably movie time after this. Oh, I also got the achievement for a lot of commendations. Oh, 100 now. I got the crown. Hell yeah. We are so back. Oh, and I have another job quest, so I should go ahead and do that before. Let's just go ahead and do it now. I don't think there's any roulette that's left that's gonna put me in like a level 62 dungeon or anything, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out of the way so I don't forget about it. Yet another Praetorium from this. Hooray. I swear I get Praetorium every single like main scenario roulette I do on this account. It has to be like the vast majority of the time. It's kind of funny how like the peak of ARR is also the roulette you like dread doing the rest of the time that you spend playing the game. I've always thought that was pretty funny. Most average Praetorium ever. Maybe ever. But it is what it is. It's just another Praetorium. Not a nice portrait. I got another job quest, and then I'm gonna try to queue up for Alliance Radio Roulette, which hopefully pops, but it is 4 o'clock in the morning, so it wouldn't surprise me if it didn't. But that was definitely a Praetorium. Alright. My Alliance Raid popped. Let's see if half my party leaves again whenever we get into it. Surprisingly, no one actually left. That's crazy. I've never actually gone in the belly before, and I learned how, but it was too late. Alright, that was pretty uneventful. They didn't actually better the Cerberus, so it did the thing, but it only killed like half of the Alliance raid. So it's fine. Gonna go ahead and hop into Trials and then do normal raid. From Trial, we got Bull of Tribute. Should be pretty chill. Time to fall with the balls. Rejoice in the glory of combat. Oh, I swear that was the one with the bubbles, but I guess I was wrong. I'm gonna calm the other sound. Bro, that monk had dance partner and he was not doing the best. That's his first time in here. It explains it. That is what it is. On a normal read. Oh, normal read insta-popped. Okay, I believe after this I'm gonna start working on unlocking like Bozja and start doing Bozja stuff. Or not Bozja, Eureka. I still don't know what job I want to do it on though. Maybe Summoner? 'Cause the thing is, if I end up joining my friends Static, they're playing Black Mage in Omega. Summoner might be the play. I believe this is probably the fastest normal raid we can get synced. Fairly certain at least, so that's good. And then yeah, I'm not entirely sure you get the Eureka relic, but I imagine I just want to start like doing Eureka itself. I might look into it a little bit, but I believe we gotta unlock all the zones before we can really start doing shit anyway. Also, I'm not even sure how many people are gonna be in there, but hopefully not a zero amount of people. I feel like there's gonna be some people, right? Yeah, that went smoothly. It was kind of scary at the end. That self-detonate cast got pretty far. Yeah, that's a easy peasy A1. Actually, I'm probably gonna do these job quests before I go and figure out the Eureka thing. I can use the time while I'm doing them to go ahead and like look it up and see how we start working on the relic. Okay, so like, I don't have a tank level to survive. I don't have a healer geared to survive inside of Eureka by myself. So I'm gonna spend some of my tombstone on getting some scholar gear. And as we do stuff in Eureka, we're gonna get more tombstones anyway, as we farm more. Yeah, well, we should get a lot actually. So it's okay that we're wasting the tombstones on this. I might just try to play summoner for a while. Also I realized that we need this book in order to work on the summoner relic weapon, because this is like step 1 of the relic for some reason. So yeah, I bought that as well. Okay, I was gonna go in with scholar, but I think I'm just gonna go in with summoner so I can get to farming tombstones. And then move on to using summoner to like use summoner at least because I want to get this going and I know I'll be able to farm tombstones with it. And because I have really shitty gear on summoner or on scholar, I'll slowly be able to upgrade this as we do more stuff in Eureka. But for right now, I'm just gonna go in with summoner. I can't even keep doing my job quests because the current one I have is level like 56 and it's taking so long because my gear is so bad. So, and I really don't want to do dungeon spam, so instead I'm just gonna start doing the Eureka stuff on Summoner and then switch to doing it on Scholar once I get enough tombstones for gear. I don't think we'll really have a problem till, what is the ice one? Pyros, I think? With like dying and stuff, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go unlock Eureka. That's the plan. Alright, well we've officially unlocked Eureka. So hopefully we don't go in there, there's literally nobody in there. Oh, there's like 5 people, more than 0, and it is the middle of the night to be fair. The big problem is we can't like shout and be like, hey, can you come raise us? Because we're on free trial. But it is what it is, I guess. So I got my first Pazuzu pop, which is surprising I can even get here actually, I didn't know that. But it's also pretty cool. Nice. And we got our first Pazuzu feather, I think. No, I didn't. I just got elemental points for it. One pump? Okay. Since I'm level 3, I need to go... It's interesting that you don't even consistently get Pazuzu feathers, but I'm not really sure. But since I'm level 3, I need to go do that quest. I've already picked it up, I just need to go complete it. It honestly might have been that I didn't do enough damage to technically contribute to Pazuzu enough for it to like give me shit. Alright, and I've officially done the level 3 quest. I ended up dying, but because I'm such a low level, I didn't use any XP from it. I really probably should just sit around and like spam leveling, as slow as that might be, because I'm just kind of like one-hit dying to a lot of things, and it could just be the play to like sit and grind out levels for a while. Jesus, there's a bunch of level 9s right there. It's crazy. There's an A rank, or an S rank in Outer Lenosha I want to go grab. On Ferry, actually, because I want more tombstones to get healer gear to make things, I think, more efficient. At least, like, more self-reliant. I've gotten myself up to level 8, I believe, in, Bozja. I believe this one actually gives you a blue mage spell, if I'm not mistaken. No, this one does not seem to drop a blue mage spell. But it will give me 100 poetics. Right? And it's dead. Oh, I got an achievement. And it's probably for like 5 S ranks or something. 3 S ranks. Yeah, that's our 3rd S rank. Forgot that you got like twice as much XP for killing mobs that are even just like 1 level over you. And I've been killing mobs like on level. I'm gonna not do that anymore. Might be kind of important, kind of a good idea. Okay, I actually made it to an S rank this time. It was on my home world, so I came and joined it. It's got a blue mage spell, but I don't know how likely it is to cast that spell. No, I didn't get the spell, dang. But I did get 100 tomestones, so that's good. So a Stormblood train popped up, which hopefully will get me a lot more tomestones. I really want to get gear for this so that I can stop worrying about like staying alive to kill things that are over my level. I'm not even sure how much my gear affects things, but I think it's quite a bit. So I'm gonna start working on that. At least do hunts until after roulette time, and then after roulette time happens, I should be able to just afford the majority of my gear. If not all, by then. I got an achievement for a whole 5 A ranks. Unfortunately, this is missing 2 zones worth of marks because someone sniped like 4 marks this morning, so we're only getting 8 marks instead of 12. It's like a third of the train gone. Alright, and that's the end of that train. We're now up to... I'm gonna see if I can find another train, like now. An S rank. I don't think this train is like gonna be doable. Yeah, they've already departed, so I guess I'll just wait for something else to appear. And there's yet another Stormblood train, this time on Hyperion rather than wherever the fuck I was before. Alright, and that's the last mark here. We also got an achievement, another few achievements actually. We got ones for Girabania as well as all a third. That's pretty cool. And I'm up to almost 500 tomestones, so I can get more gear now. Alright, I got another S rank and in AR. Quick little 100 tomestones. I'm gonna do roulette soon. Alright, and now there's another one on Gilga in Heaven's Word. Heaven's Word. Alright, and I made the one on Adamantoise as well. Poggies. I definitely thought I'd be late for this. That one died fairly quickly, so I'm gonna hop over to Midgar and see if I can make it here. I'm waiting to miss one of these. Damn it. Okay, yeah, there's the one that I missed. It's okay. An actual train popped up immediately after I missed that mark, so it's not the end of the world. There was another S rank that this party was apparently going. There's another S rank. Okay, and then that's immediately going into the train. Like, navigating these Stormblood zones is so weird. They've got so many of these, like, little holes in the wall that lead into, like, big caves that, like, current zones don't. And I think that level of, like, nuance, even doing things like hunt trains, is really cool. I got I got an achievement for 10 A ranks the whole time. Surprising that I've only gotten 10 so far, actually. Because I swear I've done more than that, but whatever. I've also gotten a lot of tomestones. I'm in an okay place now on tomestones. I need a lot more though, honestly. But it is what it is. On to the next. And there's a Stormblood S here. And that is dead. Hooray. The far ranges. I need to get this ether right here. That's unlocked from doing Namazu Beast Stripes, right? I think so. I think that's what it is. I don't know what else it is. But I believe that's where Namazu Beast Tribes are. So I can spend a few of my Centurio seals to get this high level 340 gear, which is like it's an upgrade over what I have at least, until I have more tomestones. And that should be fine to go ahead and like work more in Eureka so that I can just like get out of doing this and go do my roulettes for now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a bunch of these with my Centurio seals and then have some gear is better than stuff like this. Okay. Because my machinist gear is so bad, I'm gonna use it for leveling roulette and then nothing else. And then I'll get it to 50. And hopefully we get like a super low level dungeon for that. And then I'll do samurai for the rest. And hopefully with doing Eureka the rest of the night, I'll slowly but surely get enough tomestones to buy machinist gear. Because currently we have like 0. Honestly, I probably should have just spent my Centurio seals to get full gear for Scholar, but I didn't, and I can't really go back and change that. I guess that's kind of the problem with leveling up 2 jobs at once, or gearing up 2 jobs at once. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in and do my leveling roulette on machinist, and then do the rest on samurai. Just so I'm not like making these take far longer than they need to. And I think maybe today I'll get my samurai up to level 70. Alright. Yeah, we got a decimal dark golem, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, maybe. We wiped. I really wish my gear wasn't so bad, but it is what it is. Alright, and I got my machinist to level 50. Pog crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my roulette on samurai though. We got the empty tower for high level dungeon. I don't think I've actually gotten a level 60 dungeon in quite a while from this. I could be wrong. Alright, that went fairly smoothly. As smoothly as it's gonna go. Doll house. Oh boy, today I got a Portadecki mana for my main scenario related. Such devastation. It is kind of funny how like intense this music is for such a mediocre fight now. That should be a Portadecki mana. Just done. Easy peasy. Quick, easy, painless. Easy, easy peasy peasy. Alright, and from Alliance Radulite we got Trial Labyrinth of the Ancients. We failed the greed check. Quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, that was Labyrinth of the Ancients done quick. Unfortunate. And finally, in the normal Radulite we got Arm of the Father. I don't even remember what fight this is. I think this might be Pepsi Man. Yeah, it is Pepsi. That's it. It's the end of my roulettes for the day. I believe it is time for me to hop back into Eureka. Okay, I've officially finished all the scholar job quests, so I have all of my abilities to begin farming Eureka on it. Hopefully it'll make things a bit more comfy. I don't really want to level a tank just to do this. I want to level a tank on my own time, but I know that would probably be a lot more efficient, just because tanks do more damage. Yeah, this gear is helping a lot. I'm actually able to make chains on healer now, as well as things are like, I don't have to worry about like healing myself, which is really nice. I'm sure it'd be even more comfy with like a tank, but I didn't want to level a tank just to like get to Eureka farming and like leveling up and shit. So I think I'm interacting with the first fate that I'm actually gonna get credit for this time. This is like a level 1 that I was by. I ran over and started doing it. Yep, I got poetics for that and everything. Pluggies. That's cool. Time to get back to leveling, I suppose. Alright, we've got yet another fate I'll hopefully make it to. All the way over here. I did make it, that's cool. Taking a lot of damage, but whatever. Is that another Animos lockbox, so that's right side. Easy peasy. I didn't get any rewards from that. All I got was some XP. I should probably do the quests and shit for those, honestly. Probably the best idea. I've just been putting it off till I was over leveled, but might be a good idea to go ahead and start grabbing them up. But there's another notorious monster that popped up that I've like hopped over here to come help with, but again, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get rewards from it. Hopefully I will get the full rewards from it. Okay, I did get full rewards from that. Cool. I'm gonna go back to my farm, I suppose. I don't know why I didn't get full rewards from the other one then. It's kinda weird, but whatever. Got yet another NM. Might have fucked that up. No, I got gold. I got rewards from it, so that's cool. Smile. Shoutouts to the one other person in here probably spawning stuff that I'm just feeding off of. Alright, we got another notorious monster. We got void by numbers. Sure hope there's not a mechanic I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't think so. Doesn't look like he's respecting any mechanics, so yeah, that's over. Okay, you do not have to respect mechanics with Echo. But they're playing Bard, I didn't have to assume of them. Right, and I've officially reached level 10. It's exciting, I think. Right, got yet another NM. Also getting like kinda close to level 11, but this one I didn't even have to sink down for, so hopefully it gives me some pretty good rewards. I don't know. Let's disinherit whatever it's called. Easy. Kinda starting to stack up these lockboxes, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I made it through another NM. Oh, and I got the Kindness of Strangers, which I think is just raising a few people in the overworld. Just a random person. It's a one person. Raise one person in the overworld achievement. They're talking about spawning Pazuzu, but I don't even know if I can actually do Pazuzu. If it does spawn. There's only one way to find out, I guess. They at least made the path clear, and because they're sitting here, they can kind of defend me. It kind of sucks to not be able to talk and shout chat on free trial. Because like, if I go down, it just Rip, I guess. Alright. There's another notorious monster I can actually join in on. So I'm up to level 12 now, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we got another notorious monster. Lord of the Animos. I should start leveling a tank, because like, this dude just isn't doing mechanics, he doesn't care. And he's probably doing more damage than me, even without like, his gear, because I'm assuming like, people like this have like the Eureka gear that makes them do more damage, which I cannot acquire yet, I don't believe. Alright, and that's Lord of the Animos. Time to go back to my farming. I might start trying to level warrior during roulettes just to like make this go faster. I was yesterday for a little bit, I was like multi-logging and I was just using my ult to stand there and heal myself while I was doing these trash pulls. But it's so much like extra thought to do that over just like solo farming. Because unlike Blue Mage, you can't just pull something and then steal the enmity off yourself, because it makes you get like really shitty XP. Alright, and yet another notorious monster. Alright, that's done. Alright, we got another NM. The Emperor of Animos. Alright, and that's done. That's cool. Easy peasy. Yet another dead notorious monster. Easy. Got yet another notorious monster. Dinosaur. And done. There's only one other person in here. I'm starting to think maybe this instance is locked, but I'm not really sure. No idea. I guess the instance was unlocked because we got a lot more people here now. I gotta go eat food soon anyway, so. But I'm at least gonna do this on him. Right, that's that. Easy peasy. Alright, I have spent a while doing duty support to level up my marauder. It's been a long time doing duty support to level up my marauder. And I should go ahead and do roulettes because it's getting rather late. Also, I've done quite a bit of Eureka and got my elemental level, I believe, to level 15. I don't really like doing playing tank with other humans because I'm not very good at tanking and I'm very scared of tanking with other people and like messing up personally. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my roulettes on a DPS shop. I want to get machinist a bit higher, so I'm gonna do them on that. And gonna go ahead and queue up for leveling roulette on machinist. Yeah, I got Reflex long stop from leveling roulette. I love playing Range because I can use Peloton to speed people up if they don't use sprint, but then also it feels bad that like also playing Range is like normally one of the worst jobs DPS wise for the majority of content, but at least you can force people to walk faster. Because whenever you're like dungeon spamming a lot of the time, people just not pop sprint and it makes the dungeon like more than marginally slower. Alright, that went smoothly. Easy. Easy Brave long stop. Alright. Yet another Keeper of the Lake or high level dungeon. Right. That was definitely a dungeon, wasn't it? It was definitely a Keeper of the Lake. I feel like I always get this stupid fucking dungeon, but whatever. Alright, main scenario where finally popped. For some reason that took like 20 minutes. And we got costume, so that's positive, I suppose. Tank mention, I think it's the tank. Ibaka, no, it's the dragon. That's something about Agu the seal, and I have no idea what that is. It's definitely a Castrum Meridium. One of the Castrum Meridiums of all time. At least we had some good shots. Alright, on the Alliance raid, which hopefully pops quickly, but it's really late. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Alright, we got a World of Darkness. I just learned how to go in the belly the other day, and I finally actually did it correctly. B for belly. Alright, that was definitely a World of Darkness. Easy. I think just Trials roulette left, because we aren't level 60. Alright, and from Trial, we got a classic Garuda Hard. El Clasico. That was definitely a Garuda. One of the Garudas of all time. I'm gonna head back to Eureka and get back to leveling. It's pretty cool though. I got my machinist up to 56. We'll get drill soon, so that's cool. The one other person in here died a bit ago and he was just laying on the ground. I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, I killed the notorious monster. I accidentally died It said like double hexi. Maybe I have to stay turned away longer than I thought because I didn't die the second time it went off. I don't know. I've never actually spent that much time in Eureka. I've done a lot of Bozja, but not so much Eureka. It's not that different though. I mean, I've also done Occult Crescent a lot. Forgot that shit even existed, honestly. It sucks that, like, the current relic step, the like 7.31, 7.35 maybe, 7.31. Either way. It sucks that that, like, has you doing a bunch of fucking roulettes rather than like actually playing the content. I feel like that feels really lazy to me. What do I know? Got another little guy I'm gonna fight. Short secret. Pretty much dead already. Easy peasy. Dead. Little guy. Alright, yet another notorious monster. All crazy. Well, we killed it, but I don't even know. I don't know how you die there. I don't know how to avoid dying. I could look into it. Alright, I've done quite a bit of spamming of DP support on Warrior. I'm up to level 51 and I should do my job quests, but I want to go ahead and get my roulettes done again. It's now the afternoon the next day. I think after I get my roulettes done, I'm gonna do some more Eureka to get up to level I think level 20 at least in the first zone. I think that's when you unlock the next one, but I want to do some research into that. Yeah, it's roulette time again, finally. Bro, I'm leveling roulette. We got a beautiful Desmond Darkhold. My favorite. This tank did a smaller pull earlier in the dungeon and died to it. Then they did a big pull later, a bigger pull than that later on in the dungeon, and then died to it again. Like, they couldn't have anticipated that they probably shouldn't pull that big if the healer can't heal them through the early on. Alright. That was a fairly straightforward Desmond Darkhold. On to high level dungeon. Alright, and for high level dungeon we got Snowcloak. That was Snowcloak. Yeah, easy Snowcloak. We got Portadeki mana from main scenario roulette. That was a Portadeki mana. One of the Portadeki manas of all time. Alright, we got a beautiful Labyrinth of the Ancients from Alliance Radio Land. My favorite. That was definitely one of the Labyrinth of the Ancients of all time. I believe I'm level 59 now. Yeah, 59. Maybe I'll get to 60 by the end of this. Maybe. Alright, and for my last trial roulette of the day, let's see what we get. We got Leviathan. And these AR primal cutscenes are so big. So long. And that is Leviathan. Hooray. Alright, time to go back to my Eureka grind, I suppose. Oh, and no, it didn't put me all the way up at 60. I'm still only like halfway between 50 and 59, but that's okay. I'll get up to 60 tomorrow. Do like my leveling roulette and then I'll be there. Alright, I've got a lot of these lockboxes, Eurekan ones. I'm gonna get to opening them and probably sell a bunch of them. A bunch of the garbage from it. But in case I get anything interesting, I'm gonna go ahead and record it, I guess. Oh, the Eureka potion might be good. Sparkler, materia, potion, materia. That materia can sell for a lot. Wait, that Animo's gear, does that do more damage in there? I feel like it has to. It's like a... Damn it, it keeps popping up, but I'm not looking at it. I'm done. No, I think that's just glam. Doesn't say anything about doing more damage, man. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's still probably decent glam. Does the Eureka potion give me more XP in there? I think it does. It didn't even get put. I didn't even see it. God, I probably look like a blind idiot while I'm just like standing here staring at this. Oh my god, it was right in front of my eyes. Nope, that just gives you more... slowly recuperates your health points. Hey, an Orchestrum roll. I didn't have that one before, so that's good. Okay. We got the one Orchestrum roll. We got a lot of trash. Oh, it's still gone. I got it. We got quite a bit of materia as well, which I'm not sure if that's like our best materia, but more materia is always nice. And I got a lot of these things that I can sell as well. The dye materia. I don't think there's anything tied to the magic prisms, like achievement wise. Oh, we got 2 different orchestral roles, so that's cool. It's like 20, 30 unique music roles. Oh, that's how you get the ultimate music? That's sick. I don't think there's anything tied to like confetti or tracers or anything. I could be wrong. The extra materia is nice though, because I believe there's stuff tied to like melding a certain amount of materia or something like that. No, I don't think any of these sparklers or anything are tied to anything, so I can just go ahead and sell them. A lot of this is just trash, as expected. Yeah, I should have made a lot of gil at least. And all this like Animos gear, I don't even know where it all went. I can put one set of it in the armory chest and then just kind of toss the rest. It might be drip though, honestly. I don't know. Let me sell all the stuff that I definitely know is trash and then I'll go figure that out. Give me a little bit over 20,000 gil. Just selling all that crap. I guess I had somewhere to deposit all my glam stuff. Maybe even put it together onto a glamour plate. With the boots on, they look like little spurs. But with these, just looks like normal booties. Actually not bad, like glam wise. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. I got into Eureka and immediately this guy popped right here. Disinherit the wind. Right, and that's dead. And that's level 17 as well. Cool. I think all the level 18 stuff is like up in this corner. So that's where the current quest marker I have is. There's this one, which I don't think I've done before. Sing Muse. Sing with Mew, the Pokemon. Hopefully I can make it there in one piece. I've not actually been up here, so I might struggle. No, we chilling. I think maybe we're chilling. Oh, this is where like the higher level stuff is. Okay, yeah, I forgot all about this area, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I remember partying here with my friend like 2 fucking years ago, but it's been so long. Like, I didn't really spend that much time in this bitch, so... Right, and it's done. Back to my level 18 enemies. These are all level 19, and that's kind of spooky. I'm gonna have to focus a bit more if nothing else. I think there's achievements tied behind squadrons. Maybe I should level tank doing that instead of doing duty support, because it's essentially the same thing from what I know. I have to look into that. So I know there's at least some achievements tied behind it, but I don't know how many. There's another NM up. We got the swarm never sets. Shout out to the people that sit in this old content and like spam spawning stuff, so it's still playable. There's a lot of people here, man. Holy shit. Right, and that's dead. See? This is actually popping off. There's like 13 people in here. I got the achievement for seeing all of Eureka animals. Ooh, uh-oh. It's not really ideal, is it? It'll be fine. Leave me alone. Shoutouts to these guys for saving my buttock. I don't know the mechanics here, so hopefully I don't die doing. Heaven's Fall Trio. Alright, I raised a bunch of people. And I didn't die. I didn't get any rewards from it though, unfortunately. Just didn't die. I stopped recording before I made it to the second notorious monster that was up. And there's another one. Even the NM train going. That one died, so it's on to the next one. Whatever, it's level 16, it's not gonna do anything. So there is enemies like all over the level range here. I think this got accidentally early pulled and someone just rolled with it. It's just fine by me. Oh, that's fucked. I'm dead. I might not be dead, but I might be dead. I pulled this trash right into the boss. I'm only targeting the boss, but yeah, no, I can leave it easy. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, yet again, I didn't get any lockboxes or anything, but I got a good bit of XP, so I guess that was worth it, I suppose. And there's another one here to the map. Oh, it's this guy. I don't remember how to do this guy, but I vaguely remember this guy. Oh, I don't think I'm getting full rewards because I'm not dealing enough damage. Because their group has a lot of people building a lot of enmity and dealing a lot of damage. And I don't have any of that shit. Not that cool. I don't know, I'm at least participating, I guess. Yeah, I'm not even contributing enough for this to be worth it. I don't know. I don't want to hop over to Dynamis and just see if there's like a 0-person one. They're even talking about like just ends pulling everything, which is not really ideal for me. I might do that. It's cool that things are spawning more often, but I'm not really getting anything from it but XP. So, I don't know. I guess if I get in a group that's like got a lot of people again, I could just spam healing on a person. That's probably actually the play. It's like spam heal on the main tank. Or there's a NM up, so I'm gonna go test my theory of just like spam healing someone. Because I googled it and I think that's like what it takes. It would be different if I had a party to be in, but nobody's inviting me to a party, and I don't want to be that person asking, so I'm just gonna spam heal. Attack the boss once and then spam heal. The strats. Okay, yeah, spamming heals did get me full rewards. At least, like, as close to full rewards as I'm gonna get. So that's just what I'm gonna do. Just spamming heals on the main target. That's the play. Okay, let's see if I can even make it there before they pull this. Probably not, because they said that they're instant pulling everything smile. What was it? Even I looked at the wiki for this, it just said you had to turn away whenever the gaze happens. Right, and I got another one with rewards because I just spam healed the entire fucking time. Fun content. Bear dead. Another bear. It said you're overhealing forever and I didn't even get any rewards. Dang. That is what it is, I guess. Right, this drama Lamash has popped and I'm level 18 now, so I believe I can go do it. Hopefully I don't die on the way. I actually remember how to do this. Yeah, I got that. I didn't die at all. Other people died a lot. That's whatever. He was level 6. I'm not even really sure why he was here. He was trying his best. Other than that, big bug dead. I think I accidentally spawned guy while I was farming these for XP. It's convenient. That means I'm contributing to something. That's my one-eyed beast. We got Big Bird. I like the addition of the coils music here. It kind of goes hard. Alright, Big Bird dead. Alright, number is dead. A few quick updates before I begin doing what I'm going to do next. I sat there and grinded out duty support for levels on my tank, on my warrior, because I wanted to go do more Eureka, but I wanted to get a tank for it. I'm not really looking in the best gear, but at the same time, it is roulette time. It is 2 p.m. and I just got off of work. I grinded this like a hell of a lot of the night to get this up to this point. So I'm gonna go do my roulettes on probably Machinist, and then after my roulettes, I'm gonna go back into Eureka now and use the tombstones from both my roulettes and whatever I farm in the future from Eureka to continue upgrading my Marauder gear. Also, yeah, I spent a lot of gil on my warrior gear, so that's okay though. We'll make it back very quickly, I feel like. Oops. I did a shit ton of expert delivery with all of my, with all the trash that I got from spamming duty support for that long. And from those I got a lot of extra shit. Where are they? Is it these? Yeah, these. I bought a bunch of these because they sell for 300 each. And I believe I'll be able to sell them for like, to get my guild stack up to 100k. Yeah. And after roulettes I should be able to afford some gear to take me into Eureka for the stuff that I don't get tombstones for. Which like most of my stuff I'm gonna get tombstones for. Yeah, that's cool. I'm also gonna sell the rest of this like random trash that I have that I don't really have a use for at the moment. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my roulettes. My rules on Machinist again. Oh wait, did I do all the job quests for that? I might not have. I might want to go do those really quick before I start queuing up for roulettes though. Alright. I lied. I did not go do roulettes after that. I actually just went to bed. But after I woke up I went ahead and did all my warrior quests. So after I get gear, I'll have all my abilities to go into Eureka. So now I will do my roulettes. From my leveling roulette, I have gotten Hawk Manor again. We wiped. I accidentally fleeced the mobs on me. Oh jeez. Oh, that was funny. We died, they raised the tank died. They raised the tank back up while I was tanking, and then we died again. And then I pulled them back after the tank and the healer died. That was funny. Probably the most entertaining thing I've seen happen inside of a roulette in a long time. I'm glad there's that shortcut there for when people forget the parchment. That was an interesting Hawk Manor. Oh, I'm level 60 now. Nice. Hooray! On to high level dungeons. I did both my level 60 job quests, so I'm gonna hop back into roulettes. Alright, and from high level dungeon, we got Keeper of the Lake again. Ploggies. That's a quick Keeper of the Lake. Easy. Main scenario roulette next. Alright, I believe we got Portadeki mana from main scenario roulette. This melee isn't LBing, I don't think, at all. I'm probably gonna have to do it. I've done the other two, but maybe they'll do this one? Yeah, they'll do this one, but not the other ones for some reason. Yeah, easy. At least they did the last one, that's all that matters. Alright, Alliance Raid then. I went to the bathroom and came back and queued up for the Alliance Raid and insta-popped. Get in that world of darkness, baby. Cypress Tower this time. It was definitely a Cypress Tower of all time. Some leveling roulette I got, or for trial roulette I got bowl. That was definitely a bowl of embers. They didn't use LB3 for some reason. I don't know. Just normal raid left and then it's back to Eureka. I'm gonna try to do it on tank and buy what things I can with the tomestones that I've gotten, because I'll be better off like building enmity on warrior and stuff. Alright, Soul of the Creator. Nice, nice. Right, that was definitely an A12 of all time. Easy. Alrighty. Probably gonna do this job quest really quick and then I'm gonna head into Eureka. How many tomestones did I get today? A lot. So I can buy a lot of gear. That should be good. And whenever I can't upgrade with tomestones, I can upgrade with Gil, and I think I'll get over the guy level sync for Eureka. I think. So that's good. Okay. So I bought as much gear as I can, and I'm still missing rings, but the rest of this is 385, 400. Have over 100 lockboxes again? Where are they? I know I saw them right there. Can't remember where the fuck they are. Do we not? Yeah, I could be wrong. Did I not have Zendons? I could have swore I had a bunch of lockboxes in here, but I can't find them now. Oh, there they are. Yeah, over 100 lockboxes. So I'm gonna exchange them and hopefully get my gil back up so I can buy those, at least those last two things for warrior. That definitely filled up my inventory very quickly with garbage. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got quite a bit that's like worth a little bit of money. And a bunch of these were Castron rolls that I already had. A lot of trash as per usual. I don't even know why I'm walking. I could have used like an Aether, right? So I'm gonna start holding onto these scrapped Orchestron rolls so I can actually turn them into Orchestrons. I'm not sure what other of these I already had before, like these clothes, so I should probably run to a Lamner place for them. Probably just go to Limsa because that's my return point, and then see what of those I've actually gotten already. I only sell for one gel? Yeesh. That way, robbery. Okay, so the one thing out of that I didn't have before was this Animos jacket, which is pretty baller, but the rest of those just are going to waste, so it is what it is. And then go and exchange the rest of those and then resume the Smile or Eureka stuff. Alright, so I still couldn't afford the ring, which is fine. I have one ring, but I don't have the other ring. I think I bought the wrong ring. Oh no, I have one ring, but not the other ring, which is okay. We have majority of gear. Over time, we'll slowly be able to replace it with Tomestone, but I believe it gets synced down to 300 for Eureka anyway, so it's not really a big deal. I might want to hop over to Aether actually, because I can't imagine there's a lot of people here. I'm on Crystal currently, and I can't imagine there's a lot of people doing Eureka, especially at this time of night. But there could be, I could be wrong, I'm gonna check it. There's only like 3 people. They're all fairly low levels, so I doubt they're spawning anything. I could be wrong. I'm gonna try over on Aether and see if there's more people there. And on Aether... yeah, there's way more people here. Alright, so should actually equip a rideable mount and then go find something to farm. Put on the sheep. I worked hard for the sheep. Let's get her going. Alright, and we've got a pop already. So, when you ride alone, Foggies. Easy. Yeah, this is so much more chill on Warrior, honestly. A lot more chill. Oh, and I picked up the level 13 quest thing, I think. I hadn't done that before because I was under-leveled and didn't want to get grieved. I tried it one time and I just got bodied, so I just didn't do it again. Oh, I meant to record it, but I spawned in the Cyclops guy and I killed him again. Got like 20 lockboxes from it or something. And we got Short Seeker 2, which is this guy. Scary scorpion guy. That's the scorpion done. We got King Hazmat here, and King Hazmat is Dej. Back to random mob farming. On the bright side, I am getting closer and closer to level 20, and then I can move on to the next zone. That's pretty exciting. At least I think it's pretty exciting. Let's see if I can not die to Kane again. Hopefully I don't just get bodied again. I think you want to turn away from the gaze and just turn back very quickly afterwards. Alright. And Kane is dead and I did not die that time. I'm just too good. It's too good. Dinosaur in my man. It said pull time 50 and then he didn't pull at 50. He's asking every single time he spawns something if someone's on the way the second he spawns it in. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't respond in chat and be like, oh, I'm on the way. Unless he meant like full time, real time, x50. You just do what everyone does and do like full time 27 minutes. Right, dinosaur dead. The healer kept accidentally pulling things and I just ended up tanking it for them because no one else would. And they were taking a lot of damage. Got hammer rock. I haven't done this shit in so long I might actually die here. No, I did not die at all. Easy. Okay, I've officially reached level 20 in Eureka, which I believe means that I should probably move on to Pagos after I do finish up my quests here. Because everything here is going to sink me down, and the XP from Pagos will be more efficient. So I'm going to go head over and do all my quests here, and then after that I'll unlock Pagos. I don't remember much about Pagos except that there's like a dragon you have to like slowly walk by, otherwise it'll see you. Okay, I got this achievement. I don't have any more quest markers. Okay, so I believe I should have Pagos now, because I got the achievement for complete all the scenario quests and animals. I'm gonna have to come back later and farm a lot more to get more animals crystals, I believe. I think we're done in here now. I don't remember exactly how to unlock Pagos, but I believe you just unlock it whenever... Oh, okay, there's a blue quest here, so that makes sense. Yeah, Eureka Pagos unlock. Cool. And then be frozen for hours. Bunny fate is up, so I'm gonna go try to go over to that without hopefully grabbing a bunch of enemies online. I end up grabbing a bunch of enemies online. That's definitely... Oh, did I... I really haven't spent that much time in Pagos at all. Okay, that's the bunny fate. I just click on this and it'll tell me like a direction to go. I have completed my bunny fate. Got some spring water and a materia. Oh, and 10,000 go. Yay! I should have really late to this. A little bit late. Hopefully I still get some credit for it. Probably not though. I think all the low level fates spawn right here. But all these enemies are like level 24, so I can't just sit here. Nah. Got 2 lock boxes. I think it's the same I got last time actually. I got another bunny fate. This one was kind of risky because I had to run through a lot of dumb shit. It sucks all these fates are like very highly above my level, so I'm not getting any credit if I go into them. It's probably for the best if I just return here rather than try to walk back. No matter how I walk back, I'm gonna get fucked. Ugh. God, this content sucks when you're low level. We have a different fate this time. It's called Eternity. I do not remember this, but it can't be that hard. It's a level 20 fate in Pagos. It'd be easy. And of course it got early pulled, why wouldn't it? This just randomly does AoEs. Oh, let's just randomly do AoEs. It didn't get early pulled. Cool, we made this one. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Call it a guy, but it's literally called the Solar Queen. Here's a Snow Queen. Easy little fate. Oh, I barely got any participation for that. I guess I'll have to provoke more often whenever there's more people like there is in Pagos. Bump. We got Taxim here. There's a bunny trial up, or a bunny fade up, but I don't think anyone's ever gonna pull it. Okay, Taxim is dead, I believe. Now I might go try to do that bunny fade. I think that's the plan. I think they're all heading there. Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna pull it anyway, regardless of if other people are coming. I don't want it to just expire without me getting the XP. Yeah, I like more or less soloed the bunny fade. It got down to like 3 or 4 minutes, and I didn't want to have to wait for people to come show up for it, especially whenever they're doing this other fate that they're only halfway done with now. So like I don't think they would have had time to come and do it. And another treasure coffer from another bunny fate. I think it's good. Another materia and some sage, as well as another 10,000 gil. And gonna go to farming level 22 mobs while I wait for the next thing to pop. Got another carrot, right, and another coffer. Nice. We got another bunny fate. I don't know why this dude keeps inviting me to his fucking party. Alright, and that's another dead bunny fate. This far to the north, I don't think I can get to that. I'm gonna end up dying to the dragon getting to it. There's no way I'm getting over to that because there's like a bunch of level 30 enemies up there. And I'm not even close. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open all these lock boxes that I have where I go back in. But I stepped out because I think that incense was locked. It was getting very low on people. I have 113 Animos lock boxes, but only 11 Pygos lock boxes. But this will just clear up an extra space in the inventory. And this is all the loot from it all. Most of it is just trash garbage. Do I have the suspenders in my I might not have the suspenders in my very chest yet, so I might hop over to Gridania or Limsa because that's my return point to turn this in. I was right, I didn't have them in here yet. I think I glam with them, but I know I already have this other stuff though. Basically just the oh, also these gloves I didn't have in there. Got suspenders and pants now. I can make a new glam out of that probably. Yeah, make a cute little glam out of it. Oh, there you go. Train conductor or something. Yeah. Can I go trash the rest really quick? There's a good bit of gill in here. I didn't realize I also got a cowboy hat that I didn't have before. And I believe these boots I didn't have before. I did have those. I was wrong. But I can at least put on a cowboy hat now. Yeah. I don't know if I'll get rewards from this. I came really late. Oh, that was a bunny fate done. I kind of locked in afterwards because there was an enemy that was scaring me. Yet another bunny fate. That's another bunny fate. And we got another copper. Hooray. Oh, I got 25k from that one. We got another bunny fate. These are just getting instantly pulled. I was really worried about like pulling early and upsetting people, but the other people here don't seem to give a shit. They're just pulling it like the second it spawns. So I've been farming right here. And after I get to 23, I'll move right here and farming these, because if they're instantly pulling it a lot of the time, if I'm like further back at all, it just dies before I get there. There's not many other fates I can actually participate in yet. Whenever it comes to spamming this fate, I don't think I'm gonna keep updating every time I do it, because it's happening like once every 5 minutes. Once I get to do more interesting things, or if any other fate pops up, then I'll probably update on that. But or if I get to like level 25 or something and there's, I don't know, something eventful that happens. But if I'm just spamming the rabbit fate, I'm gonna stop doing short clips of it, because I don't think it's all that interesting or necessary. Oh, this is cool. I got a tabletop. Oh, so it's not even useful. But I got a tabletop from one of these. That's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, I've tried a few different DCs and it looks like Eureka's kind of dead right now. And I haven't done my roulettes yet today, so I believe I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get a few levels on my machinist before I go back in, and I think I'll be fine to keep grinding even if there's not other people there. Especially at such a low level. I'm pretty sure that the rabbit fate, the bunny fate, just spawns on a timer, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. At least while I'm on these lower levels, I think it'll be fine. At least it seems to spawn on a timer. I don't think there's anything more deep to it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some levels on my machinist, now that Eureka's kind of dead. Alright, and from leveling roulette, we got Stone Vigil. I just realized that there's a rogue in the party. I believe that's a rogue. Well, we're level 43. Why did they queue up as a rogue? Fun, I guess. Okay, the tank just asked him and he said he forgot to equip it. He's a returning player. I guess it is understandable. They probably unironically just came back to the game today or something. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm sure there's a good reason why he forgot to equip it. Okay, that was definitely a Stone Vigil. It's interesting that they're level 43 and had no jobs done, but it is what it is. On to high level dungeon. But honestly, probably start doing Wonders Tales once a week too. Because I believe there's a lot of achievements side behind that, and it'll give me half a level. It's Monday night, alright? What day? Weekly reset happens so soon. I don't know if I can fill out a Wonders Tales book before then. Yeah, I'll start it next week. Unless I like do what I get from a book. If we get a bunch of ARR trials, I could definitely just do them over. Well, I could probably actually, we have an hour and a half till reset. It's 2:30 a.m. So I could definitely carry myself if I take my main in there to do the Wonders Tales. Just remembered I wanted to clear all of those for the first time with it being minimum item level, no echo. And I realized it when I got Ifrit to like fucking 3%, and I was like, oh no, I can't do this. I guess I'm not gonna be able to do this book, except for like, I almost did it too. I almost screwed myself. I mean, I guess I could get like these dungeons done, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that this week. Gonna take time. Alright, let's see what we got from the high level dungeon today. Bale SARS wall. I think last time I got this, it was with a tank that I hadn't played in years. Maybe a week ago. The healer left during the first pull. That's wild. Unfortunately, bad lineup for the LB, but that's my own fault. I'm stupid. I don't think it was that bad. I think it hit most of them, to be honest, but it wasn't really ideal either. I think this ninja keeps doing like his multi-dot on a single target as well. Okay, easy enough. I'm gonna give a calm to the healer, because why not? Yeah, but fine. Just a few things were a bit off. That is what it is. On to main scenario roulette. Okay, we officially made it into the main scenario roulette. It's another crowd attacking mono. Cool. We have a monk this time, so hopefully they use the LB. They don't know. I actually think with the littlest bit of damage that this range LB does, or caster LB, it's not really worth it on single target at all. So I'll probably stop doing it in here. I feel like I'd be better off just like making a few more GCDs than wasting it on an LB at all. Unless it's like LB3, obviously. No one else is doing it. I think since Eureka is dead, I might actually call it a night after I finish up my relays. I meleeed at the LB3, at least. He's dead anyway. I don't know why they don't do the extra LB. I mean, it's not really necessary, but like, whatever. I'm common healing. I'll do Alliance raid after this. I might have a job quest I want to go do really quick, actually. Yeah, job quest really quick, then I'll do Alliance raid. Alright, what Alliance raid did we get today? It's like Chris Tower. See how many people leave? Oh my god, I don't think anyone left this time. Very easy. Yeah, the most eventful thing out of this so far has just been the fact that nobody left at the start. Alright, yeah. Again, the most eventful part of that was just the fact that a bunch of people didn't leave immediately. That is what it is. Gonna go do trial and normal raid and then probably call it a night. That shit insta-popped and now I got Shiva. God, every time I do one of these trials, I'm like amazed at how long the cutscene was, I swear. I should hop in and do Shiva EX at some point. I've never actually done it synced at all. Just normal raids left and I'll call it a night. Alright, that basically instant popped as well. Hoggy is. And then we got Arm of the Father. I don't remember what this is. I'm sure it's something though. The jail in this raid is really small. It's in this hallway. Wait, where am I going? Cruise Chaser? No. It's not Cruise Chaser, is it? Oh, it's Pepsi Man. I think they're gonna instant pull. It looks like they are gonna wait for the new guy. That's kind. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Okay. If they actually did sit and watch the cutscene, at least it didn't like waste that much of their time. They aren't missing much. They miss Proteans, that's about it. Magnets, how do they work? They had 2 negatives and the off tank like ran out to the corner. Easy peasy. I'm gonna go eat some dinner and probably lay down and come back and do Eureka in the morning. Hopefully people wake up by then. So that's what I want to grind at. I can't imagine there's a lot of reason to do it at this point without a few other people in there, you know? Alright. There's this one, Conquer. I'm gonna go do that once I lose aggro on this guy. Hopefully they don't pull it before I can make it over there. See, we're chilling. I really gotta make my way over there without getting attacked by anybody. Easy. Alright, I think I made it. That's a big worm. And the worm's done. Easy. There's Eternity over here, which I'm gonna do. I'm not sure if there's anyone else doing this one. There might be other people coming. I don't know, it's already been up for like 5 minutes and nobody's came, so maybe I'll give it to like 20 and then bullet or something. Yeah, fuck it. I don't think anyone else is coming. I can't ask. Kind of the worst part about being on free trial, that I just can't even ask. Like, if anyone is coming to a thing. Oh, he got raised. I thought he did return. I was like in the middle of Phoenix Down. Okay, yeah, that's that was that. A few people did show up, but I don't think it mattered that I early pulled. Alright. We got a wobbler in the darkness. Alright, and that little guy is dead. And they go back to farming elementals and stuff. Alright, now we have the horse looking dude. I don't even remember what this fate's called. Bunker Worm. Oh, is this the worm? Oh, worm? Alright, worm dead. Easy worm. Again. I spawned the wagon. Oh, also I reached level 25. Slowly getting up there. Right, and wagon dead. Right, and another cane. And there's, I don't even remember that dude's name. Big fella. He dead. We got Wobbler back up. He wobble and wobble dead. Oh, dang. It was a stock, but I just didn't stack in. It's fine, they had like 5 people. Yeah, it's dead. I got the Northwest Aether chart. I've had it for a while, but I've not really came up here yet, mostly because I was scared of the dragons. And I did die to the dragons, but I actually hopped on my main and came and raised myself. It's dumb, but I can't use shout chat to ask people for raises. I guess that's the play. Also, we got this guy. Alright, guy's dead. Easy. Snow Queen is back up, so I'm gonna head back over there. Okay, and then we're gonna do Dwagon after. Snow Queen, then Dwagon. And Snow Queen is dead. Now time to go to Dwagon. Oh, I got a card from Snow Queen. I don't think I have any other triple triad cards. That might be our first triple triad card, actually. Only like 200 to go or something. And the Dwagon is dead now. Have any other TT cards? I don't think I do. I meant to stop recording, but I didn't. But it's okay, because Worm's up. That's another thing to mention. I'm pretty sure that's Worm. Yeah, it's Worm. And Worm dead. Yeah, and we got another big pudding. Alright. Big jelly done. Easy. Alright, Igloo popped. That's the one where I died before and I had to raise myself on my ult. Hopefully I don't die this time. At least I have the safe right now, so I don't have to walk by quite as many dragons. I did think that. I accidentally pulled a shit ton of stuff, but luckily I got saved, so that's good at least. Yeah, whatever. I got saved by the other people doing damage. Brother, where did he? Oh, he went under the ground. I'm just glad I didn't try to the dragon that I accidentally pulled while trying to de-aggro King Igloo. Now we got a cow up. I don't think that's the holy cow, but it's a cow. I don't think there's any dragons up here or anything. Alright, that thing's dead. No problems there. My Podix have gotta be getting close to cap, right? Surely. A little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna gear up. Because I don't think that there's any reason to keep gearing my warrior. I might start buying healer gear. I don't remember how much I geared up my I don't know how much I geared up my machinist either, to be fair. I don't know. I could get more gear for like fizz ranges that I was lacking while leveling machinist and start leveling bard. But I could do the same with melee. I've got a lot more melees to level, but it might be good to focus on fizz range while I still have fizz range stuff, because that's what I've been working on. That's probably the best idea. Focus on fizz range while I still have fizz ranges. And then whenever it comes to tanks, I think I'm just gonna use trusts. Or not trusts, but squadrons to level most of them. Because I need to do squadrons anyway. I'm fairly certain there's a lot of achievements got tied behind squadrons. I haven't actually looked into it, but I'm making an ass out of you and me. Alright, the queen is back up. Hopefully I can make it there before it gets pulled. People were doing Cassie anyway, so it should be fine. I don't even know if anyone's coming to this. Oh, there's a few people here. Okay. Snow Queen Dedge. Easiest game of my life. Right. Disorder in the court pop. I'm gonna go attend to that. But the term is tend to that. We wouldn't attend to something because that's just to be there. Pretty soon the Eureka is gonna die again because it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And then after a bunch of people leave, I'll probably do roulettes. And honestly, it's probably gonna come back after that. And then just like solo farm mobs. And hope I spawn things. I can definitely solo bosses with warrior, I think, if they're within like a reasonable level range. I want to try tonight to get at least closer to 35 so I can do everything in here. So I can move. I think the cap in here is 35, and then you move on to the last zone. I've never actually been to the last zone at all. Bro, he asked if anyone was on the way, and then he said pull time 4:50 server time. It's 4:46. We're waiting like 10 minutes to pull this shit. I don't understand people, man. And they corrected the Eorzea time, but Eorzea time says it's 12:50. Someone early pulled it, of course. Which is fair. I don't want to wait that long to do this either. I'm missing out on a lot of XP doing that. Right, easy. Asiago cheese bagel is dead. Really need to go refill my water though. It kind of sucks as content just dies at a certain point in the night because like everyone leaves. I understand why they leave. It's because other people are leaving, and it's late, so like they want to go to bed. But I normally do shit at night just because when I'm up, I've always naturally just been awake during the nighttime. I don't know why. It's always been really hard for me to sleep during the night. But yeah, I'm gonna refill my water and then go back to farming. I just came over here, so I'm more safe. So, Holy Cow Pop, Apocalypse Cow or whatever it's called. I cannot attend that because I'm 1 level too low for it. But I can at least attune to this Aetherite, which is better than nothing right now. See, it's level 31 and I'm 29. And you can only attend things that are 1 level over you. But at least I have this Aetherite now for in the future whenever I need to come up here. That's a plus, right? I think that's a plus. I imagine most people are gone by now. Nobody even said anything in chat to be like, oh, is anyone else coming? Yeah, 3 people in here. So either the instance is locked or people have gone to bed. It's only 1 a.m., so it's unfortunate. Maybe there's more people if every instance. I doubt it though. To be fair, that instance had been running for like 3 hours, but so I think I'm gonna take a break and go do some roulettes really quick and then come back and like solo farm forever. There's not really anything else I want to do, but I know that that XP is not going to be the best from that, but whatever. I should probably go ahead and spend my tomestones before I get to doing that though, so I don't overcap them. I'm gonna go buy probably like level 50 this range gear, because I don't think I have any. I think most of the stuff I have is like level 60 right now. So it looks like when I was level 50, I got a bunch of left side stuff, and I probably bought the weapon, but I didn't fill out any of my right side. So I'm gonna go buy right side stuff for level 50, and then interesting, I don't even have fucking return on my hotbar. And then I'm gonna make a gear set for it for whenever I get barred to level 50, so I don't accidentally trash it, and then I'll do the roulettes. Get the weapon as well, because I have so many tomestones. So I made this gear set called 50 Fizz for whenever I reach level 50. Now whenever I do expert delivery, I just gotta remember to not accidentally throw away my bows in my inventory. But yeah, I gotta make sure to not throw that away. And that's it. Now I'm gonna queue up for my roulettes. From leveling roulette, like got bowl of embers. Forgot this was even in leveling roulette, if I'm gonna be honest. Milk with a bowl. This was in like trial or something. And this is probably the fastest leveling roulette you can get at least. Alright, that went about as good as the bowl of embers can. Does that mean you can get all the other 4-man trials in a leveling roulette? Probably. Okay. We got Snowcloak. Hooray. Snow Tank did not have tank sounds on until halfway through the poll after I told him he fixed it. Yeah. Aside from halfway through the first poll, people turning on tank stance, it was uneventful. Oh, nice portrait. And from main scenario roulette, we have this Praetorium. That's just a castrum. I thought I was due for a Praetorium. I tried to LB and the tank pulled the mobs out of my break. It sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. And that's that. I'm named 68 now, and I got a job quest, so I'm gonna go do that. My friends were in this party for Containment Bay T1, P1, T6, so I joined it. Oh, and the second I joined, someone else left. Dang. Okay. So I joined this, yeah, we are in there. First wipe seems to be caused by nobody healing at all. We had like a few sub 50% pulls, but it is what it is. Alright, we refilled, so we're going back in. Alright, we cleared it. We cleared it. Holy shit. The ninja in this party. Before the time turns over to morning and reset happens, I'm gonna queue up for Alliance Raids Roulette and see who complains about Crystal Tower. Yeah, Labyrinth of the Ancients from Alliance Raid Roulette. No one left again. Maybe they're less likely to leave if it's the middle of the night. Oh, we had one DPS leave. I have no idea at what point they left though. Dead easy. Easiest game of my life. Give it to the lewd cat girl. They deserve it. Alright, I believe I'll be able to get the rest of the way to 70, just stop doing trials and normal raids. And then tomorrow I'll do Sam and get that up to 70. And then after that I'll work on Bard Archer. Alright, we got forget what dungeon this is even. Emanation and Trial Roulette. Alright, there goes Trial. I don't know if I will actually get a level up by the end of this thing. I'll try, but I don't know if I will. I'd have to do one roulette, is it tomorrow or something? And from normal raid roulette, we got Fist of the Father Week, and that's last raid. We didn't reach level 70, did we? Jesus. Okay, we'll probably just do raids on this tomorrow or something. We need like nothing. So back in Eureka, cabs are up. See if anyone else pulls it before I get there. I can't really yell out, shout out like, hey, I'm coming. Alright, that was dead. Well, the elemental was over there, but I couldn't really say it in shout chat, so hopefully they already know where it is. If not, I can say something whenever the next thing appears. But it was the lizard dude, this guy, Asagi, I think. I killed him really quick. Also, I'm finally level 30. I went to go down to this guy that's like in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't remember which way to fall down. I went down the wrong way. It's okay, I got it this time. Okay, I'm here now. Well, at least I remember now. Easy. This time, holy cow is up and I can actually attend it. Because I'm level 30. Holy cow. Shout out to the guys spawning shit at this time of night. Honestly. When I reach level 31. I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Almost at the point where I can do anything here. Alright, we got King Igloo up now. Foggy is. Yeah, King Igloo is dead. Let's see if I can make it to team. Probably can. Because I didn't pull. I was like, I make it to refilling my water. Yeah, shit's done. Easy. Alright, we got Slugma Balls here. Okay, Slugma Balls is dead. Alright. He says this is his last one. And it's melting on something like that. I don't know if I've done this one yet. I don't remember this guy. Melting point. Oh no, I've definitely done this. After this is the only other guy here. I'm gonna head over to another DC and see if there's any more people there. Oh, and I reached level 32. I'm gonna hop over to Crystal and pray there's people there. Oh, I lied. I re-instanced and the person that was spawning a bunch of shit earlier is actually here. I guess that other instance just got locked. I don't know if I'll be able to make this because it's all the way over there. Maybe they'll wait for me. I hope they will, but I don't know if they will. I wouldn't blame them if they don't. Sand room. Now the dragon's up. Dragon dead. Easy peasy. Alright, Taxim is up. Alright, and Taxim is dead. Completely unironically, shoutouts to the, like, people that sit there and spawn all this shit. Especially at like times like this where there's me and one other person in here. And they're just running around spawning stuff. At some point I should look into how to do that. To at least help a little bit. Or at least do it like... I could definitely do it by myself and I'd be fine. Maybe once I get to the point where I'm like farming the relic. Honestly, I should have sat down and learned it whenever I've been sitting in these by myself. We got another sluggy boy. I don't think I've died to a notorious monster since... Animos? Oh hey, we got another one. We got another person in here. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, Slugma's dead. I'd gone to go do my quest, so I might not make it to that igloo up there, unfortunately. If they pull it like the second a few people show up, maybe they'll still actually wait because there's so few people in here, but I don't know. We've got about 5 now, I think. Still just 4, but still. Wouldn't surprise me if they didn't want to wait anymore. Oh, it looks like they are waiting for me. How kind. No, the other person isn't even here yet. The other one that said on my way. That Mizu person. Oh, there they are. I always worry people are not really full. It's probably because I've had a few people do it. Igloo Dedge. That is one dead igloo. While I was chilling waiting for more stuff, I went ahead and did all of the quests from Trial up to the last one, which is the level 35 quest. Which I believe is also the last one that's required to get Hadaitos or whatever it's called. And honestly, after I unlock all of these, I'm gonna need to go back and farm in each of them to actually get the relic. They're doing Cassie prep, which means that I can't really cooperate with that because I'm only level 32 and that's a level 35 feet. So for Animos we need 1,300 of these crystals. Oh, we need 1,300 of these crystals. These smaller ones. And then we need 3 Pazuzu feathers each. So that's 1 Pazuzu kill, it looks like. If I'm doing this math correctly. Yeah, Whale in the Willows drops 3 of them. And that seems to be what you need for each Animos weapon. So this grind honestly doesn't look that bad. Unless you are trying to get literally every weapon. Which I am gonna do eventually. But what do I know? Maybe there's like some hidden thing behind it. Because like with the Bozja one, you have to do like fucking bajillion normal raids, which is the one-time step. So what do I know? I should probably go spin my tombstones while I'm like waiting for things to happen. Gonna go do that. Gonna go get some more of something. Might get more warrior gear. I'm missing a lot of it. I lied. I just grabbed a bunch of Fizz range gear because I plan on having that as like an off job I can play sometimes. Whereas warrior, I'm just using it here. And I believe we're already getting eye level synced, so it doesn't really matter. Back into Pagos. A Soggy is up. Just a Sog. I think it's just a Sog. Yeah, it's a Sog. Not a Soggy. Wasabi. Alright. And Asag is dead. Yep, Asag super dead. I think so close to level 33. See, this guy instant pulled one punk. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he instant pull? King Arthro is dead. There's level 33. And I got Surabil. Surabai. They're gonna instant pull this again, man. Alright, Surabai is dead. Got Holy Cow now. Dude, they instant pulled Holy Cow. Like, there was no fucking time for this. Smile. I don't know, maybe I just don't get etiquette, but I've definitely heard a lot of people complain about like early pulls and shit in the past. And it feels bad to like show up that late to something and just not get any credit because of it. It's bad, man. You just gotta be sitting there waiting for shit to pop. Okay, there's this guy down in this hole. Brothers. I really hope they don't instant pull us, because this actually does take time to get over to. Kind of fucked up if they do, to be honest. Okay, they did not early pull this one. He's not yet. No, they did. That's cool. That's really cool. It's dead. It's fucking dead already. Dude, they less than 2 minutes between the time that it spawned and the time they killed it. That's like, no, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't want to keep chilling here if that's the type of shit people are gonna do. That's not cool at all. I was literally like sitting above the hole. There's like one less person on Crystal, but there's still like 2 max level players. One person that's over the max level for in here. And most of the time, I think that they pull less early. That, I don't know, that really made me mad, dude. Because I started walking the second that it appeared. And I was up here, and I just needed to go down there. And it was already dead by the time I got there. That's like really disappointing. I'm hopefully gonna have more shot at things in Crystal. Okay, holy cow, Pop. Let's see if anyone fucking early pulls it here. I think that's only like a super big problem on like Aether or Primal. I don't think it's quite as common on Dynamis or Crystal. But then again, Crystal, like, nobody's fucking there. Or not. Dynamis, no one's there. Oh, the cow died. I forgot to say something. I just ran downstairs to get grab something off the counter that I accidentally left down there. Alright, we got another king crab. King crab is dead. There's another slugma spawn. We got Asaga. It would not surprise me if they instant bullet them. Asaga's dead. Yeah, we got a Heidi something up. Is that the behemoth? Yeah. There we go. I just raised the dude. Could have healed him up. I don't have any more Phoenix Downs. Okay, well the behemoth's dead. I reached level 34, farming for Holy Cow. Holy Cow is up. Alright, Cow is dead. Oh, and then Surabahi immediately spawned. Alright, and Surabahi is dead. Our Minotaurs for a good like 20 minutes or something before it spawned. Quite a while. I'm getting a lot closer to 35, though. Yeah, he told me to take this guy, but I don't know if I'm supposed to pull them apart or anything. I pulled them apart a little bit. The littlest bit. Oh, there goes the Minotaurs. King Crab is about to come up as well, apparently. Crab was pulled on Pop. Did more than that. King Crab's dead. Fun in the dragon. He died. 'Cause I'm stupid. I think I'm trolling these guys. I feel so bad. Ugh. I don't know why we keep dying, dude. I feel like such a fucking idiot, though. I've like never died to this shit before, and like suddenly it's just over and over and over. Because I'm just probably really tired, dude. We did kill it, but I'm done. I don't want to keep killing people if that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like that was entirely my fault. I'm not sure if it was or not, but I'm gonna blame myself for it. Third impact pop, they don't insta-pull. If they do, whatever. They did not insta-pull this. Alright, Behemoth's pretty much dead already. Easiest game of my life. Alright, we got the snowman's on cooldown. The snowman popped, so can I go do that? King Igloo, that's his name. That is King Igloo Dedge. Easy. They're prepping Luigi. Now, I don't know how this works, but I know it's like over here somewhere. And I know I probably shouldn't be tanking it on level 34. But I'm gonna go try to help prepping Luigi. Okay, so I imagine you just kill a lot of these like level 40s. I think you just kill a lot of these high level thingies. I don't know if I've done this before, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I reached level 35 while trying to spawn Luigi. Poggies. So after we spawn Luigi, I'm gonna go unlock the last zone and start farming in there, I think. Now that I'm level 35, I just gotta do one more quest. And then at some point I'm gonna have to come back and do more Pagos and whatever the other one is. Animos to farm out Relic. But after we kill Luigi, after we spawn, I'm gonna go ahead and do that last quest and unlock the last zone. The furthest I've ever played in Eureka is level 35 actually, so I've now officially caught up to my main whenever it comes to Eureka. Alright, Luigi is spawned. Dude, I recently switched to windowed mode for reasons, and my shit keeps like changing sizes for some reason. I think I just keep accidentally like changing its size myself. Alright, and Luigi is dead. I'm gonna go do my quest and then unlock Haditos. I have completed the main scenario quest in Pagos. It's time to go unlock Haditos. Now that we are level 35. Oh no, this is Eureka Pyros. Dude, how many levels of this shit is there? Is there 4 levels of this? This one's also just snowy. Dang. There's 4. There's Animos, Pagos, Pyros, Haditos. Dude, Basha only had 2. And so far, Occult Crescent only has 1. Oh, okay, so Haditos requires you to reach level 60 to access. So that like has to be the last one. Can't be that much going on in there, right? So I wasn't sure if these are like worth it to attend. These like low level fates. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, it honestly didn't give me that much, but I probably should attend them anyway. Right, there's another level 35 fate. Bug crazy. Easy 1 pull, definitely 1 pull and not 2 pull. Oh, we got another Scorpion. Oh, I did not make that. Yeah, I didn't make that at all. Kinda slacked off a bunch yesterday and didn't really do anything. Well, just didn't feel up to like even getting out of bed, so didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my roulettes on Samurai. I'm gonna do one of them on Machinist just to get it to 70. Then after that, I'm probably gonna unlock Bard so I can continue doing roulettes on that job instead. And then I'll go back to the Pyros grind. I realized, so I did some research. I realized there's a way more efficient way to spawn that I just kind of, or not spawn, but farm that I just can't do, at least for a while, because it requires certain lost actions, and because I can't buy them off market board, the lost actions are, I don't know, it just makes things a lot slower than it otherwise would be. So I guess we'll just farm as we normally would in every other zone, and then once I get kind of kitted out with things, maybe I'll be able to farm a bit more efficiently like that. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start queuing up for roulettes on Samurai and get what we can from that. Alright, from leveling roulette we have Halatali with a bunch of sprites. Oh, I don't even have a bunch of sprouts. I don't even have AoE here. Okay, so there's a Reaper. He marked himself with a Dorito to try to tell people where to go. And the tank is just like not going there. Pretty funny. Oh, he popped Shrimp. It's okay. I mean, I'm not rushing anyway. I'm just vibing. So, I do like just kind of sitting back and watching people in duties like this. I think it's interesting. I swear this thing didn't always have like a big shield around it that was visible. I don't know when they added that. Suppose I'll call the Reaper that was leading everyone around. Why not? I have a new job quest I should probably do before I keep going. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that before I high level dungeon. Okay. I sat in queue for like 30 minutes and it finally popped. Hopefully this healer also hits yes and we can get going. See what we get. Snowplow. There's another one I feel like I get a lot. It honestly could just be that I don't have a lot of ARR dungeons, so I figure I'll grab them whenever I go to do my ARR relic. Alright, and that's Snowplow. Dude, high level dungeons took 30 minutes to pop. Then main scenario roulette popped instantly, and it's Praetorium. This tank is single pulling. I think it's their first time in here. I think they were sitting there watching the cutscene at the beginning. Fine. Just a little bit slow for no reason. I think it's really hard to die in here, but it is what it is. I don't know. Yeah, whenever I've tanked it, I barely used any mit and I didn't die. Whatever they're comfortable with. There's a person in my party just named Fuda Liquor. The healer said feel free to stand in AoEs to kill him faster. My goat. He doesn't even have a plate. The Fuda Liquor guy. My friend had an FC role, so like no one else could see it unless they were in the FC, called Cum Faucet, and they got banned. But that person's name is fucking Fuda Liquor, and they haven't got banned yet. Alright, that was definitely a Praetorium of all time. Shoutouts to my boy Fuda Liquor. Oh, I think I just reached level 70, so I might want to go ahead and get barred to the point where I can do my I can't even do alliance rate on it. I can only do leveling roulette even if I get it. I don't have any job at level 50, so I can do alliance rate. I mean, I guess that just means I don't bother with it today. There's nothing else. There's a bunch of stuff that starts at level 30, like Astra, but nothing that starts at level 50. And I was just gonna do normal raids or trial on Machinist to get that last little bit of XP. I think trial has the potential to be faster, so we'll go ahead and do that, I guess. And I'll go ahead and unlock Bard and get it to 15 doing stuff so that I can do leveling roulette with it tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll do trials really quick with Machinist, and then after that I'll go ahead and level my Bard up to 15. I guess I didn't really think that through. Dark Knight and Astro start at 30, I believe. But I don't really want to do roulettes on tank. I think I'd rather do squadrons for tank, because I don't really like tanking all that much. Yeah, I suppose that's what I'll do. Alright, and from trial roulette, I have gotten... Oh, Thornton, nice. This one's fun. I look forward to doing this extreme, actually. I did it in the Unreal a few times. I didn't do it a lot, but I did it when it was the Unreal a few times, and it was really fun. Yeah, level 70 on Machinist as well now. So yeah, I suppose I'll go unlock Bard and then get to it. Okay. I've gotten my quest done, and I've gotten to level 16, so I can do leveling roulette tomorrow on Bard. So I believe it is time to go back into Pyros and get back to lay big grind. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, I'm also gonna go ahead and open up these lock boxes. Oh wait, I'm already at guild cap. If I do that, I'm gonna end up overcapping, so I guess I'll hold on to them and wait. Spin them all at once at the end. Maybe, we'll see. No, I'll just hop back into Pyros, actually. Yeah, I believe I spawned this NM. I don't know how it works, but I think I'm gonna try to solo it. Oh, it's just like the bunny fate, dude. I'm assuming it's gonna be 2 trash pulls and then, boss. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, I remember this vaguely not being that hard. Hopefully I don't die. I would bring my ult, or my main in here, just so I can, like, raise myself if things go wrong, but, I have to do the quests to unlock this. It's got most of Eureka done. Maybe I should do that, actually. Level up my ult so that I can come in and help myself if need be. There's no way I'm going to get that. I think I'm gonna look and see where I'm at. Because I'm level 35, but I just haven't unlocked this. Ugh, what if my ult and my main both die? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it in case. Alright, got another bunny fate. Alright, I got a bunny chest. Give me a conceptual logogram, 10,000 gil. Should I actually probably spend my gil just so I'm not still overcapping while I'm like sitting here doing bunny fate over and over at these low levels? Probably a good idea. There's a fashion accessory in Kugani I can buy, and there's some minions from the gold saucer I can buy, and then there's a bunch of orchestran rolls around the world that I can buy. Just go ahead and spend what I have on them, honestly. Okay, I didn't spend all of my gil, but I spent a lot of it. I accidentally bought some overlapping things, which is okay, but I got a bunch of different orchestrans from vendors in random cities. I didn't realize some of them had overlapping items, so I accidentally bought 3 of these and two of each of these minions. But it is what it is. I'm not really sure if in the last recording it showed my inventory screen. It might have been off screen, but yeah, this is all the stuff that I got. I've got quite a few of these logograms now. There's a few that I really want because there is... Oh, I only have one mitigated logogram. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I need for the things that I want. I think it's like shell and tank or something like that. But reflect is the thing that I want to make because it makes it so that I'm not really sure what it does, but I know it does some pretty crazy stuff. Also, I've reached level 38. Smile, getting up there slowly but surely. Got a bunch of these wisdoms of the maritalist, which at least means things are gonna die faster. This yeah, it just gives me more damage. And these don't, I think, really contribute to anything else, so I might as well. Is this fate down here I'm trying to make it to? Hopefully I don't get like bodied by anything on the way. Well, I made it, but I died, so I doubt I'm gonna get very good cooperation and then probably get cure on one of my logos actions. Yeah, I should probably use get cure just to keep myself alive more. Yeah, I died. I didn't get shit for participation though. I just realized that I could be reflect farming on my main to level my ult, and I believe that's what I'm gonna try to do. I know that's kind of cheap, but it'll at least level me up a lot faster, and it'll get me out of this like mob grinding hell and change it to a different kind of hell. As long as I can do that at level 38, I believe I am. I don't know, I'm gonna try it out. Okay, so like a low enough level that's not really working as intended. I think I'm actually gonna use these bloodbaths instead and try to use that as a DPS to just kill them and see how that goes. I might do it on my main at first just to see like, oh, is this gonna work as I intended it to, or is this just gonna fuck me over again? Because I think you need to use the reflect trick on sprites, and I don't have sprites. Not to like level 40. Yeah, I believe I can use it then though. But yeah, I'm gonna buy this stuff to use bloodbath and then give that a shot. So I'm not really sure if this is optimal, but what I've ended up doing is just AoE farming on main with bloodbath on warrior and doing like huge ass pulls. I couldn't find a reflect farm spot that was lower than level 41, and for some reason like I just can't get it to work at all. So this is what I'm gonna do until then, and then I'll try the actual reflect farm. I tried in a few different places, but I couldn't find like an area with just a bunch of sprites or flames, which seems to be what they use it on. And I think that's because reflect works on like magic damage. Magic reflecting barrier. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It's just what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm not having a bad time doing this at all. It kind of reminds me of like power leveling in WoW, which I've spent a lot of time doing. And it's nice to just kind of like vibe and shut your brain off and play the video game. I am really looking forward to just like getting done at least with the leveling grind though. Yeah, this is honestly like, this is super chill. I'm just kind of like watching a video under my debuff bar or my buff bar on my monitor and vibing. It's really not a bad time. I switched to the actual game window that I'm playing on because at least while I'm doing this, it's going to be more interesting. But once I get to the point where I'm like doing fates and stuff whenever they pop, I'm actually playing on TrialMaxxing, I'll switch it back to that. Hopefully I remember. Okay, there's actually a fade up over here, so I'm gonna run over to it. Hopefully not get bodied by anything. Oh, it's the sophist, and it died. I got full cooperation too. That's cool. I'm gonna head over to Le Alto because there's another fade over here that I can participate in. Yay! This one is Lucrucia. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard that name before. Oh, I did not get participation from that. Yeah, I wanna stay on a healer so I can raise myself. Wait, isn't there like a lost raise? Raise L? What is required for that? Or there's just a thing for it. I think I'm gonna grab one of those so that I can raise myself on tank so I can just like spam provoke or something. But yeah, I got both those feats. I unfortunately didn't get participation in that. All I got was some XP, but it wasn't even full XP, even though I kind of spammed healed the whole time. Whatever, it's okay. I don't even have a raise L. Ugh, unfortunate. No chance that fundamental logogram. Nope, I don't even have a proper logogram for it. That sucks. Whatever, I'll just keep playing healer. Yeah, I can give myself Aether Weaver. That'll at least let me do more damage. So that'll help a little bit. Alright, time to head back to the ult. Or Then head back to main, I suppose. Actually, I could probably go ahead and switch to warrior and then just like do return, then come back and raise on trial maxing. I don't think that's a big deal. I could definitely do that. Probably the play anyway, actually. Yeah, back to farming until something else spawns at low level. Okay. And I've officially reached a whopping level 40. That's pretty exciting. Yes, I think so. Alrighty, we got a glorious monster nearby. The big guy again? Yeah, it's the big guy again. Okay, that's that. Easy peasy. There's this coils party up for twin. I'm gonna hop in it. Maybe do some research and then see how it goes. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I'm waiting in PF and I'm doing A ranks. So I joined a party for turn 1 through turn 5, turn 2 through turn 5, and we got it. But there's no achievement tied to this. I guess I do kind of want the orchestran role at least. There's nothing here that I want, man. Whatever. We're going to turn 3 next, and I'm not doing this trash. Pull in. I didn't realize there was achievements tied to each one of these fights. I figured it was only one of each 4, because I think that's how like later savage is. But I guess that makes sense because these aren't savage. But yeah, I got this. I guess I need to go back and do T1 at some point to get that. I guess I'm gonna have to do each one of them. I didn't think I had to. I really didn't want to, but I guess I have to. Okay, we got turn 2, turn 3 now. So this is just spread by the guys. Oh, I died. There's somebody fucking trolling and just like sending us back to the beginning over and over. Okay, I think we did it. Yo, we cleared. And there's the achievement. Holy shit, I hate this fight. Alright, I reached level 41 on both of my characters. So I'm gonna go try to learn how to do the actual reflect farm. Because I know there's a real one, but I don't really know how it works because I didn't really watch the video that closely. It looked like you just spam the same ability over and over, but I need to also figure out like what part of the zone that happens on. So I'm gonna go do that really quick, and then hopefully that'll be more efficient than this. Alright, I gotta walk all the way up here. I'm not really certain I'm on the wrong character. I gotta walk like all the way up here. I'm kind of intimidated by that, but I put on Lost Shell and Lost Reflect, so hopefully that'll make things okay. I don't know. I'll update things if anything goes wrong. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, well, I made it to the first Aetherite without a hitch. I accidentally aggroed one enemy, but yeah, it is what it is. I believe we want to go all the way up to this other one now. That'll be an adventure, yeah. Alrighty, I got this going. I'm gonna see how good this is. I gotta take off my clothes. Yeah, I forgot to take off my clothes, so let me go ahead and do that really quick. This is definitely working much better. Honestly, it's my own fault for not reading the fucking tooltip of the ability. Okay, yeah, that's much faster. I'm not really sure what to do. Whenever these snake things spawn. Because I'm fairly certain those still one-hit me. But I can't imagine the cost. That's an interesting problem. I mean, I can try it. It's not like there's any loss to, like, I need to remember to cast that before I actually pull them. Aside from the fact that I have weakness, but I don't think that makes a huge difference. Oh, it doesn't look like they aggro. Okay, so that answers that problem. So as long as I don't go down by those, like, brown guys, it'll be fine. Well, honestly, top 10 times I've regretted turning into a Lalafell because it looks so much worse than it is, but I swear I'm in vanilla clothes, small clothes. There's nothing weird going on here, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, the Lost Reflect does more damage whenever you have less defense. At least I've been told that. So honestly, maybe it would be better to play like a melee than a tank. I'm not really sure if that's how that works, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I do wonder if maybe it's better to do this on melee rather than on tank. I don't think it makes a big difference actually. It might. Is that Typhoon Spray gonna cause problems? It might. One way to find out. Nope, it looks like it's fine. It seems like I just randomly die sometimes on melee, and it's probably a skill issue, but I don't know. Definitely a skill issue, right? Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to tank just in case like things go wrong. Since I'm basically solo farming, I'm actually gonna head over to Dynamis because well, I don't want to deal with competition, and I'm hoping less people will be there. So I found the fairy thing down there, and my main hasn't gone down there at all, so I'm gonna have to go get that before I can continue farming. It's okay. I don't think anything will aggro me at this point. Which also means I could definitely do Bunny Fate at this point as well, which will make me more gil once I get it going. Is there someone in here? No, it's just me and me. That's so bad. The fact that Bunny Fate isn't up is like really interesting. Alright, I've officially gotten all the Aetherites, so we're good. I got my buff, I got my Aetherites going. I'm gonna get back to the late farm. I've gotten both main and alt up to 48. That is the point where this has diminishing returns. Very tired. I think I've gone from like 30 to 48 today. I'm gonna rest, and then in the morning I'll get back to the normal grind. Right now I'm done. Pretty good progress. I believe I'll be able to at least make it to high dye toast tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. Should be able to go so much further if I get to farming. Really feel it. So that's awesome. Alright. I got Scorpion. Oh, I accidentally aggroed so much there. I died. Dang it. I did not get full credit because I died. Also, I need to switch the tank to make getting animatic easier. We got Elders now. Okay, that one I did without dying. I'm just washed, that's all. I accidentally died on main as this popped. I was like running away from some enemies and like got bodied. So hopefully I don't get fucked here. I might just get fucked here. Because I had to run back to, or not run back, teleport like twice. Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, I made it to him and I bodied him. easy. Supposed to have some caffeine delivered within the next like hour, but according to Amazon, it hasn't even left like the facility yet. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. Gee, probably get delivered later today. Alrighty, I've officially gotten both of these to level 50, which means we can go unlock Hadaitos, but I haven't done any of the quests. So I need to run around and do all the quests on both characters so that I can go and reflect farm and Hadaitos the rest of my way to 60. So I'm gonna get to doing that. And yeah, then we'll be Gucci. I walked all the way down here the first time and didn't even realize that I didn't pick up the quests. Alright, and that is the end of Pyros. Now, I just need to go into Hadaitos, and I believe I can just reflect farm for all of it. A guide I watched said level 51, but I don't really know that one level makes that big of a difference. I guess I'll find out whenever I get in there. But yeah, I'm fairly certain Hadaitos we can just reflect farm forever, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, that's the end of Pyros until I come back to farm it, which I'm gonna do in part 4. Yeah, for now Pyros is done. On to Hadaitos. So no. The wiki says efficient mostly at level 52, normally very slow compared to other mobs. Their mutation are not safe to farm. This is why night isn't safe. It's also not safe to stand in their AoEs. Okay, so level 58 Sprite Island is good. But level 51 to 58, it doesn't look like it's good. Alright, I woke up a little bit ago, and I should probably do my roulettes to get some levels on my bard. Oh, I only have one roulette I really want to do, actually. Because nothing else is at level anything high enough to do anything other than leveling roulette. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that on my archer, and then after that I'll get back into Hadatas for a little bit before I gotta go to work. Believe it or not, it's a Sestasha from leveling roulette. I know it's crazy. It's almost like it's the only dungeon I had unlocked, or that's at this level. Not unlocked. I think this tank is mostly only doing like single target on attacks, even on pulls that are like bigger than one, because people keep pulling a bunch of the little things he's not targeting off of it. Tank pulled every single trash mob at the end of Sestasha for some reason. I don't think I've ever seen a tank do that in my life. The rest of the party kept walking to like the left side of the room to be like, ah, hey, it's over here, here's the boss, and he still just like, even after the path the boss was cleared, he still went up there and like pulled the last trash pack. Fine otherwise, I just thought it was funny that we had like all this extra shit going on. I got a job quest, and I also got to level, what level did I get to? 23, just doing the leveling roulette. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this job quest, and then I'm gonna go back and head that to us. I gotta go to work soon. However, I have gotten up to level 54 on both accounts. So I'm like halfway to just being able to just reflect farm. I believe it starts at 58, so 4 more levels, and then we can do that. And hopefully it's, I don't know, this isn't that bad. I'm just gonna chill in and spamming AoE on trash pulls. That's it. Alright, what's up? I've gotten my elemental level up to 35. I don't think that's anywhere in my character menu, but it's quite high now. But it is morning of the next day, just before daily reset. So I'm gonna hop in and do a roulette in order to do it before reset happens. Go ahead and get it going. And then after we do our roulette, I'll get back to the grind. I'll probably stop this part whenever I get to level 50 or 60 in Eureka, and then I'll get to grinding in the next one. Grinding for crystals so I can start getting relics going. I at least want to get, I think, the summoner relic for because that's the job that I've been playing the most. Yeah, I got Ifrit from this. I got Ifrit from my leveling roulette, which is cool. That means I got a really fast leveling roulette. Right, and that was definitely an Ifrit. No one else targeted the nail for a really long time. So I marked it so that people would kill it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this job quest done, and then I'll get back to grinding. Alright, I have officially reached level 60 on both characters. Also, I got something like 600 of these fucking logograms doing that, which is good because I believe you need like every kind of ability from here in order to. Oh wow, I got a lot more than I thought. I got 1600. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and do the quests on both of these, and then I think that's actually where I'm gonna call it for this part. I'm already, while I was sitting here farming, sprites, I went ahead and started editing the video. I'm about maybe a fourth of the way through it so far. So hopefully the rest of it doesn't take that long so I can get that uploaded. Once I start locking in and just focusing on editing it, I'm sure it'll go a lot faster. But yeah, I'm gonna go do these quests and then I'm gonna call it for this episode, but I wanna go get the quest done first. And there it is, Eureka complete. So that's what I'm gonna call this part. In the next one, I think what I want to do is start working towards my first actual relic weapon. Hopefully a lot less playing on my ult and a lot, or on my main, and a lot more actually focusing on this again. But yeah, that's it. That's awesome. There it is. I'm really happy about that. It like gives me a title too. I don't think I have a title on. Title set Recon Explorer. There it is. Awesome. Okay, so that is where I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna finish editing up this video so I can get it uploaded. Thanks for watching if you're still here for some reason. I hope it wasn't too painful to watch, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry this one took so long. Grinding this out took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought this would be like a week-long expedition, but it was way longer than that. But once I got to like Hadatos and Pyros, I was like, oh, I definitely do want to just complete this all in a week. Or not in a week, but in one part. I just, man, it's quite a lot. And we're only just getting started. There's so much more in Eureka after this. So look forward to it.